remember, Khan has never really been all that hard to catch with punches. You know, he's so intent on what he's doing himself.
Shoving Kotlenik back and being ticked off by the referee. A wry smile was on the face of Kotlenik.
Kotlenik has made him make a couple of mistakes, and Amir knows as soon as he's committed himself that he's made those mistakes, and he's reacting quickly. So his thinking is sharp. This is an excellent start from him.
A good jab there and moved around the ring well. Trained doggedly hard in the Hollywood Hills, Amir Khan. But Kotlenik, the old fox, he'll try and remain tight. Some of these hitting gloves, one or two sneaking through.
But the main thing is he's winning rounds. He's doing more work than Kotlenik, and he's not taking anything. Just another little mistake from him again there. Just now and again, a couple of times in the opening round, he's left his chin unprotected, but he's been too quick. Kotlenik hasn't managed to move in on it.
Left hands from Kotlenik, trying to back up Khan. Says he'll school him, that he's a little boy. But can he cope with the hand speed, the razzle-dazzle from the Bolton man?
This is good stuff from Khan. He's showing a little bit of maturity. The tactics are good. He's getting his punches off and then not allowing Kotlenik to come back with any counters. Kotlenik a bit livelier than I thought he would have been in the early rounds. I thought he'd have backed off most of the time in the opening round. He hasn't done that.
In and out of range, Amir Khan, who takes the opening session well.
Nice work. Now here, don't lead with the right hand. Okay. All right, one time you reach with it, okay? All right, don't work behind the jab.
The instructions of Freddie Roach.
I think Freddie noticed the same couple of little slips that Amir made that I've noticed. Just a couple of times he left himself hanging out for the counter. The counter didn't come, but 12 rounds is a long time. But that aside, it was an excellent opening round from him. Just has to be careful now and again, leaves himself a bit exposed. He did it again there, but grabbed and nullified, which was clever. So his tactics are right, and he's off to a flying start. So that's him again, just leaving himself exposed a little bit. Has to be careful of that.
A sensible first round, he's got through that. Maybe one or two of the nerves will have gone. The gold trunks of the 22-year-old Amir Khan in fight number 22. He's been boxing for 14 years, and this is what he's aimed for, the world title. Current property at light welterweight of Andreas Kotlenik in the Ukrainian colours.
Kotlenik trying to come forward now. Let's keep in mind that Khan hasn't done too much on the back foot throughout his career, because for most of it he had things pretty much his own way. So we're about to find out how effective he is when he's backed up. Oh, this is terrific.
Yeah, quick combinations. Kotlenik a little bit more aggressive than we've seen in the past early on, but it's the difference in speed at the moment. Trying to turn Kotlenik, find angles.
Kotlenik struggling with the speed of the punches here. Getting close but not able to do anything really effective. Okay, a lot of Amir's punches have been at least partially blocked, but the work rate is superb and he's not taking anything.
And he's sticking to the game plan. He's not staying in long enough to get involved. This is what he did against Marco Antonio Barrera. That was an excellent performance in March, under pressure.
Now you can't help being impressed by this start from Khan. Excellent, getting his punches off, using his longer reach. Not there long enough to be countered. Beautiful boxing so far from him.
He's found his timing and rhythm quickly, Khan. Good defensive work, but gets caught by a right hand from Kotlenik.
That was an impressive burst of punching from Kotlenik. Given the chance, you can see what he's capable of.
Just a mini heart in the mouth there for Khan supporters. Kotlenik, who's been a 10-stone fighter for 7 years, is their extra power up in weight.
I mean, the good news, he's making Kotlenik work at a pace he's not all that accustomed to. So maybe it won't last the 12 rounds as good as he has done in the past.
Kotlenik trying to get off with the left hook. I think he studied that. The shots to the temple that Willie Lemon and Craig Watson in the amateurs put Khan over with.
Well, this is a different Kotlenik from the one we expected. He's quite prepared to come forward, show aggression, but he just can't match the speed of Khan in the early stages.
A very warm welcome back to this WBA light welterweight title fight. And Amir Khan's already, after just a couple of rounds, thrown 3 times as many. Kotlenik's only landed 9. It's been a good start.
Certainly has, and if I was asking how Amir would fare in a real fight, well, we're finding out, because this is a real fight. This is good action.
He was listening to Freddie Roach intently for the entire minute there, Amir Khan. First challenge for a world title, former Commonwealth lightweight holder, a big step up here against Andreas Kotlenik, whose last defense was a win over Marcus Maidana, who recently upset Victor Ortiz. That's good form. And Kotlenik is a stayer as well. Good right hand and a body shot. And Khan just caught in a bit of a haze, but back he comes.
Well, Kotlenik showing us that he's no slouch himself there. Those punches were fast and they were accurate. He's tested Amir's chin, and Amir's still there looking at him.
Good body shot from Khan. Nice punching at range. He's had top sparring in the wild card gym, and they say that his chin has held up over the 9 months he's been there.
He's got his jab working so well, even when it's not really finding the target, it's stopping Kotlenik from setting anything up. Lovely little right hand from him too.
That jab just flicking in his face. So speedy. Looks for the body, but a good elbow block from Kotlenik.
And Khan is not leaping in with punches the way he did at one time, so that's another thing that Freddie Roach has addressed. There's more control in his boxing. Really boxing beautifully at the moment.
A lovely lateral movement there, keeping his gloves nice and high, Khan. What a rehabilitation under Freddie Roach, and if he can pull this off, quite a special achievement in under a year, since he was blown away by Bradis Prescott.